Hey guys, Brett here, and today we're going to cover some of the things that you should and should not do when writing your review. So we're going to take each one at a time, and the first one I want to mention is do not just make a video reading the sales page. I see these all the time. I see them on YouTube. I see people saying that they're going to make a review video. You watch the video, and all it is a guy recording the sales page and reading it. That's really stupid, to be quite frank. I don't need you to read the sales page to me. I can read the sales page by myself. When I go and I look for a review of a product, I'm not interested in somebody reading the sales page and pretending like I can't actually read on my own. What I'm interested in is seeing the product. I'm interested in, seeing the back end if it's a training, or seeing how the software works if it's a software, and hearing about how the product actually works and the good and the bad things. I'm not interested in just seeing a video of someone reading the sales page to me. That doesn't help me in any way. The second thing is something you also see, which is very well related. It's where people just copy the sales page and they put that in their blog post and they call that, a review post. Well, that's even more stupid than the video, because in the video, at least you were actually making a video and doing some effort. When you're just copying the sales page and stealing graphics from the sales page and putting them in your blog and calling it a review post, it's almost insulting how lazy that is. It definitely doesn't make me want to buy from that person, and it doesn't help me at all. You know what? Actually, let me take you over to a post that I found about one of my own products, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So this is actually a blog post that somebody claims is a review of my video AutoClick software. And you can actually see this particular post. Look at it. It has my graphics on it that he stole from the sales page. And it has my text. Like, literally, this is cut and paste text from my sales page. There's not a review here. And all this does is it shows that this guy is too lazy to actually do a real review. I mean, do you really think that a person coming to this blog post is going to think highly of the guy that made this post? I mean, he was too lazy to write his own text. He was too lazy to make his own graphics. And if you actually look, he has a video here where he calls it Video Auto Click Review. This is my sales video. I mean, he was too lazy to even make his own video. And I'll actually tell you, this guy didn't get any sales because he didn't put any effort. I mean, you do have to work a little bit. You do have to earn the trust of your readers. And you're not going to earn the trust of your readers by being too lazy to write an actual review or make your own video or anything like that. And you can even say, look, 0 likes, 0 shares, 0 tweets, 0 Google Pluses, and guess what? 0 sales. So please, when you make your reviews, do not just copy the sales page. Do not just read the sales page. That's not going to work. It's a waste of your time. You might as well not even do this if that's what you think you're going to do. Now, the third thing is, don't just have a video in your review. So when you post your blog post, don't just have a video. You need to have text as well. And I'm going to jump around a little bit, and I'm going to take you down to one of the do's. And one of the do's is make a review video for sure, but also write a well-written text article. And I'm talking about an article that is detailed, that it shows that you put some thought into testing the product, into weighing the good and the bad things about the product. And that's between 500 and 1,000 words. So you want a review video and you want a text article. And I'm going to show you why right now. All right, so here we're on my friend Mike's site, and just as a disclaimer, I'm not cutting down Mike at all. I am using him for an example just because his blog fits what I'm talking about, but he's a great guy, he's a good friend, and he's an excellent person in this business, but he doesn't follow what I'm trying to teach you right now, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So this is his review for the Super Affiliate Machine product, and you can actually see here there's very little actual text. Like, this is the only text really right here. And then you got his review video, which is always excellent. And then you have a tiny little bit of text here. And then this again is a big graphic. So, I mean, there's almost no text in here at all. It's big graphic and video, and then a little bit of text. And why is that a bad thing? Well, there's nothing here for Google to index. But let me show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to show you my review of this exact same product. All right, so here is my review of the exact same product, and let me show you the difference here. You can see I have a review video as well, and I have a ton of text as well. I have graphics mixed into the text to highlight the specific text that I'm talking about, but I have a ton of text. I have a well-written article, and this is important because Google wants to see text. Google wants to see content. They're not interested in graphics. They're really not that interested in videos as far as Google search goes. They are interested in quality text. And you can see I have a lot of text here in addition to my supporting graphics, just like the bonus graphic that he had, and in addition to my video. Now I want to show you what a difference this makes when you do it this way. Now keep in mind, Mike and I have a similar sized email list. We have a similar website as far as popularity. We are basically on the same level. I mean, we even make the similar amounts of money doing this. But I want to show you what happens when you write a text article with supporting graphics and video as opposed to just relying on the video itself. So here I'm actually on Google, and I've Googled Super Affiliate Machine Review. And you discount these because these are videos, and videos always show up top. But videos aren't good. You're not trying to get the person to your video. You're trying to get to the person to your website and to your review and to your affiliate link. And none of these are Mike's video anyway. But you can actually see me right here, right up top. This is my blog. This is my review. And I have gotten hundreds of hits to that post for free from Google, because Google ranked my site high and ranked my post high because I had a lot of good quality text content that Google could index. Now, if you actually go down here, you can even see my G Plus account ranked higher than Mike's, because my G Plus account linked to my blog, which had a lot of good content, where Mike's linked to his blog, which had no content that Google could index. And if you actually go down even further, what you don't see here at all is Mike's website. You don't see his blog post at all. I actually think it's on page 3. Nope, it's not on page 3. Maybe it's on page 2. No, I don't see it on page 2. I actually don't see it on any of the top 3 pages. Whereas mine is on the top 3 results for Google. Mike's isn't even in the top 3 pages. And the reason is because I have text content that Google can index and Mike doesn't. You can also look by writing a good, well-written article and content for people to read. The customers and the blog readers are going to respond to that. You can have a look here. I've gotten 35 likes to this post, and the post has, let me see here, 120 comments. So 35 Facebook likes and 120 comments to this post. Again, because it had a lot of content for the people to draw their interest in it. It wasn't just a video for them to watch. There was other content. So I was able to get the interest of people that want to watch videos. I was getting to be able to get the interest of people that want to read a well-written article. I had something for everybody here. Now, if you go over to Mike's site, we'll see the difference. Mike has 5 Facebook likes, and he has, let me see how many comments. 5 Facebook likes and 0 comments. And again, because there was nothing here to really engage people. They watched the video and they left. I mean, there was no real engagement here. There was no real in-depth as far as the post goes. And also because of that, he did not rank very well. You know, and that's really bad. I mean, just cutting out Google and cutting out all the traffic you can get from the search results is horrible. You know, I get 300 to 400 hits per day to my website just from Google. Now, this isn't traffic from a list. This isn't, you know, traffic that I'm doing, advertising to get. This is just free traffic, and these people buy things. Now, they don't buy as much as, say if I had a relationship with a list, but they do buy things, and getting, 2, 3 sales per day, that maybe will be $75, $80, $100 per day. Well, that adds up. I mean, that's $2,500 to $3,000 per month for free that I'm not doing anything for. I write the article and then I just collect the money. So just to recap on that really quick, Do not just do a video in your blog post. Do not just copy the sales page content. Do not just read the sales page in your video. You want to do a quality video where you're actually showing off the product. You're showing either the back end if it's a training. I mean, don't show the actual training away, but just show people what they're going to get, what they're going to have access to. And if it's a software, you're going to show a little bit about the software, what it does, what it doesn't do, and always make a text article as well. I actually make my sales video. I actually make my review video, and then I write my text from my review video so they match up. And as I said, by having text, you're not only going to engage your customers better, but you're also going to rank higher in the search engines. Now, the last two things I want to cover are don't be overhypey inside of your review, and also be totally honest inside your review. Now, when I say don't be overhypey, I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't pitch the product, because I mean, that's what you're doing. You are a marketer, and marketers try to sell things, and that's fine. What I'm trying to say is don't just, tell people buy, 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 don't think about it, buy, 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 don't think about it, click now, buy, you got to have this, it's so great, buy it now. I mean, that sounds like I picture like a used car salesman, those commercials for used car salesmen with, crazy suits on and stuff. I mean, don't do that. You have to give value to the user. And the way you're going to give value to the person is by letting them see the product before they decide to buy it or not. You're going to point out the good and the bad things about the product. You're going to say to them, hey, I weighed the good, I weighed the bad, and I feel that this is a solid investment, and this is why. Let me give you an actual example of one of the reviews that I did, where I started off talking about how bad it was. And then I pointed out the good, and I clearly said in the review, even though it had all these bad things that I didn't like, these good things outweigh the bad things and make it a good investment. Let me actually show you that review right now. So here's a review of a product that I did called Vidneos. And you can actually see, again, I got good engagement. I got 10 Facebook likes. I got 5 Google Plus ones. And I believe there's 29 or 30 comments in here as well. And I followed my same format where I have my header text, which is always H1, which is the largest text, and also tells Google that it's the most prominent and most important text. And notice in the H1 text, I have the word review, and I have the product name, because that's what I'm targeting. I'm targeting Vidneos review. I have my following text, I have my video, and I have my very detailed text explaining everything that was in the video as well, and explaining the good and the bad about this product. Now, I'm not going to read the review article to you, but I actually spent a lot of time in this article right up to about here saying things I didn't like. I'm saying things that I didn't enjoy about this product, things that I thought were bad about it. And then I went on and pointed out the good. Then I followed up explaining that when I weigh the good and the bad, I feel personally that the good outweighs the bad. And then I explained why I feel that the good outweighs the bad. Now, this actually worked out really well. I made quite a bit from this. I think it was around $927. Let me actually just check real quick, and I'll come back to the video. Yeah, it was actually $927 I made from this promotion. Now, you might be thinking to yourself that doing all this is a lot of work. I mean, this is going to take hours, right? I got to test the product. I got to make a review video. Then I got to make this really detailed and well-written, review article. This is going to take hours and hours. And you're right, it is going to take hours and hours. As a matter of fact, let me show you a breakdown of what it took me to make this Vidneos review. So here is the Vidneos review. It took me 3 hours approximately to test the product, and then 1 hour to make the review video, and then type out the review video as a text format. So I invested about 4 hours of my time. I made $927 in profit from the promotion. That's $231.75 per hour for my time. So yeah, that's a pretty good wage there. I don't know a whole lot of jobs that pay $231 an hour. And so the best thing about this is I made $900, And I started this at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was done working by noon, and I made over $900. So why a lot of people that I know were sitting in an office or working at a job for 4 more hours, I was done, and I made that day what they make that week. Now, obviously, this isn't always going to be the result. Sometimes I make less. Sometimes I only make, say, $200, which means I only earned $50 an hour. Sometimes I make quite a bit more. That super affiliate machine product that I showed you before, I made over $5,000 on that, and I spent about 6 or 7 hours, doing that. So that means I'm, almost $900 an hour I made. So it was a pretty good deal. And why you don't always make the big money from the reviews, and why you don't always make the little money from the reviews. Overall, you'll find that you're going to make a really good amount of money for the time invested. Sure, you have to put a couple hours in, but there's not a lot of jobs that are going to pay the wage, the equivalent wage that you're going to get from doing this. So to finish up this video, I just want to talk about the format for your posts. And if you actually go over to my website, brettratecki.com, you'll notice that all of my posts follow this same format. There's a header that is surrounded in H1 tags. Again, H1 tags tell Google that this is important and that the text inside of those H1 tags is important. So you always want to have the product name and either review or bonuses or best bonuses or something like that also in there. But make sure that you always have at least the product name in the header and in H1 tags. Right underneath the header, I always post my review video. After my review video, I then have my review article. This is 500 to 1,000 words of text, and it basically says what the video says. I actually do the video first, and then I write the text article afterwards. Underneath the article, I'm going to have my affiliate link. Now, I'm not just going to paste in a text affiliate link. I'm going to use a graphic. I put a graphic that is clickable, that takes people over to the sales page. And the reason I use a graphic is simple, because it stands out. It's easier to see. Now, the last two things are optional, which is why they are in red here in the text. Underneath my affiliate link, I put any bonuses that are available. So if I'm going to give a bonus away, I'll list them underneath my affiliate link graphic. If I'm going to get some bonuses from the vendor, or if the vendor is putting bonuses in the members area or the download area for the product, I will list them underneath the affiliate link graphic as well. Finally, since I'm now listing content underneath my affiliate link, so when people are going over the bonuses, it is possible that my affiliate link graphic has scrolled out of view. So then I will put another affiliate link as text underneath the bonuses as well. So that sums up this video, and I will see you in the next one.